Oh yeah, we're live. Hey, there we go. We're just gonna jump right into some Asheron's Call. Ugh. Got a frog in my throat. Also, hello Bob and Coffee. Let me just shout you both out. Shout you both out real quick. Just like that. Yeah, as I said, we're going to jump right into Asheron's Call. If you are... Oh, never mind. I was going to say my shout out for coffee didn't work, but it did. If you are watching on YouTube, please like the video. If you're here, you're probably already subscribed, so I won't say that, but... Yeah, like the video. I don't ask that often enough. And we're just gonna quickly buff here. There is a facility hub quest I was trying to do yesterday that didn't seem to be working. Oh, damn. I hope I can walk around that. Yes! So we'll just check that out real quick. I think this was the one, or no. Actually, it's probably that one. Yeah, great. So, Romy, thank you for the alert. That startled me. Thank you for the alert. Thank you for the biddies. And yeah, I should mention I am going to be doing a 24-hour stream starting on Friday. The reason I say starting on, well, it's 24 hours, so it's gonna go into Saturday. But also, it is I've never done this. It is a uncapped subathon. So what does that mean? That means for every sub I get, I will extend the stream 15 minutes, which means it could end up going multiple days, if I get that many subs. Also, if I get 69 subs, I will shave my head on stream. Which is also part of the reason why I've been letting my hair grow for so long. We're just gonna shave it. I've done some pretty intense headgear changing, if you want to call it that. With my time as a streamer. Headgear. Interesting way of saying haircut, but it is what it is. Here, we're gonna really quickly just consume a bunch of stuff with this crappy mana stone. And another one. And another one. I'm just going to consume everything, because even if some of this stuff is good and I'm missing out because I'm not looking at it, it's like, I'm level 31, I believe. Yeah, level 31 on the Lost Woods server. I guess normally I've been trying to say that when I start a stream, but I've fallen out of the streaming this game for a little bit. Also need to get back on Cold Eve. As I mentioned last time, I think last Friday I played, I've been having a little bit of technical difficulties reinstalling a clean install. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so I'm looking for the Banderling that has the other key, but I think maybe maybe that's something they haven't added to this server. Also, I do have a lot of experience points to allocate, but we're going to pass on that for now. So yeah, if you're a dev from this server, please fix that. If you're watching and you're a dev on the Lost Woods. Hebri. She lives in a dangerous cave where there are vicious banderlings all around. She leave her spear as test for others. Find it, bring it to me. I make sure you get reward. Just had to double check that I was actually on stream, because I think last time I streamed this game, I spent like 5 minutes on just face cam and nothing else. Wait. Oh, is this a cave? A cave. T-Breeze spear is what I'm looking for, I guess. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I need more mana. Fill it up. Hey, you there. Ooh. Pine Warbow. We'll eat that, slurp that up, add it to the mana pool. The item mana pool. Also, I know I don't have Verendi tools enabled. I just keep forgetting to reinstall it. Damn, I have that song stuck in my head now. The one I was playing during the starting soon screen. It's Kyan's theme from FF14. It originated from FF4. Or sorry, it actually originated from FF6. And if you know the theme and you heard me say Cayenne, you're probably like, it's Cyan! Actually, you're wrong. It is cayenne. I just learned this recently. Or actually, I think it's supposed to be cayenne. Not cayenne. Although, I was told it's in Japanese, it's the Japanese word for cayenne, so maybe... I shouldn't say I was told. I read it on Wikipedia. I was told by the wiki god. Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. I mean, in a way, it's nice to be going through all of this stuff again, because I don't know what I should be doing at high level, or at a higher level. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. No, I do not want to attempt to destroy void money. That does not have any mana. Also, I can't drop it on myself. There we go. There we go. Nani? Should probably use a flame weapon against these guys. Can I equip it yet? No. Boo, 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 boo. Here, let's do that. Now can I equip it? Nope. That one's also fire. Fire and brimstone. Fire and brimstone. Sure, I'll take a scalp. I'll scalp a banderling. A bunderling. Oh! Yeah, well, let's get rid of these then. If I can't even equip them. Or sorry, I can't eat them. Oh. Oh. Leather loafers. Are these one-hit kills now? No, about the same. What if I use this? Well, that's more damage. Look at my tights! Okay, one of those was more damage. Voidmon smash! Whoa. Okay. Arg. Back to acid. Hey, I leveled. I wasn't even expecting that. What am I looking for again? Is that where the girdle is? Covers abdomen. What was that? 157. I feel like they call them Bannerling ogres. They're more like trolls. At least in appearance. Like, I feel like ogres are more they're still big. They're still big, but they're more stout in their build. Light weapons. Here, take another scalp. Back to doing this old thing. This old game of collecting things to hand in. For a pittance of experience. Wool beret. Oh, this one's level 50. Well, that one was pretty easy. No fear necessary. Sorry, I haven't been around dealing with one of my best friends passing. Hey, I totally get it. I'm actually dealing with my aunt passing, which really sucks. So I feel you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. It's very crappy situation. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to the funeral. It's in 2 days. Which I guess I'm not really too upset about not being able to go to the funeral. It's more I would like to be around people I can mourn with. But that being said, I kind of feel like because she died young, there's going to be more people there than I would care to see, basically. So, I don't know, I guess I kind of feel like it would interrupt my morning a little bit. And I don't think there's going to be a wake either, so that's another thing. But anyway, I'll refrain from talking about it too much, because if I do keep talking about it, eventually I'm going to break down. Fair, I didn't go to Tony's. Too many people from my past. I prefer to visit him myself later. Yeah, I get that. I mean, there's... somebody, like, who I very specifically don't want to see back home. And I feel like if they knew I was there, they would show up. But it's not just that, though. Oh my god. I did not know that. But I'm... really not surprised. I did not like that guy. Well, I'm glad he's in jail. I mean, I removed him from my Facebook when I got into an argument with him about children from Syria being killed in war. And he said they deserved to die. So I was like, yeah, okay. I'm never talking to you again. He's an absolute buffoon. Yeah, I mean, sounds like it's even worse than that. I mean, honestly, I feel like he probably deserves to die. If anybody. But that being said, I won't go too far. His sister came forward in his trial too. Yo, I remember somebody... somebody mentioned something about his sister a while back. Like, I can't remember who. So when did all of this happen, by the way? It was a big story. Did he get in trouble for that originally? Because I remember people talking about it, but, or somebody talked about it, but he got off. I guess, was he a minor? Because that might be why. No, but she was. Well, what a piece of shit. He's right where he belongs. And hopefully he's there for a long time. 3 years? Oh my god. Man, sometimes this country, I swear. Like, there's sometimes I agree with light sentences where other people think there should be a longer sentence, but like those instances are not one of them. Like, if you're that kind of person, I'm not going to say the word out loud, but if you're that kind of person, then you've just proven you can't fit into society. And if you can't work in society, like, we're not talking about people who are agoraphobic or something. Like, that's doesn't hurt anybody. But if you can't cooperate with other people, you don't deserve to be a part of society. But I'm kind of hoping the situation with my aunt, somebody gets punished over it. Like with jail time. But I don't know if they are going to get any. Yeah. We can talk about this outside for sure. Outside of stream. But I don't think it was intentional, but somebody still needs to be punished. But anyway, so even kind of despite what I'm going through, I'm trying to carry on with things. Like, I debated going back home for the funeral, but it's a long way from here. It's a really long way. And I don't think I would get the same satisfaction as other people. Talk to me, buddy. T-Bree. How come I can't interact with you? What's going on? Oh, it was streamed. See, I'm hoping hers will be streamed, but it's I mean, I think she's gonna be cremated probably, but I don't know what that means for funerals. Avoid the great crater, I say. The caves are done. Why won't this guy talk to me? And the old text is gone. Yeah, it's surreal, eh? My mom has been saying, like, she has an overwhelming desire to call her sister. And my cousin, who's her son, is there now. And he's like, every time I go downstairs, I expect to see her sitting at the table. And she's not there. Is this the starting area? Did I go all the way back? I'm really confused about the layout of this dungeon. I should probably use a guide. Like, I've done this quest before, it's just... Part of the problem with these quests, for me at least, is like... The dungeons are fucking identical. Like, every single turn looks exactly the same. When my grandfather died when I was 20, I couldn't function for like 2 months. He was 58. Dang. Yeah, that's kind of a similar situation with my aunt. Like, in most of... Actually, for all of my teenage years, she pretty much stepped in as my parent. And even when my mom was in university, they went to university together, so we all lived in the same house. Gastral hemorrhage from an ulcer. Oh, people are so fragile, man. It's kind of scary. Oh, no, it looks like I might crash. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. The fragility of people really scares me. Like, I'm not a hypochondriac or anything, but... Damn it. If the server's down, like, we'll try to log in one more time. Try one more time. Nope. Okay, we're gonna assume the server's down. We'll switch server. We're gonna play on Levi-Strauss. Some people just won't die and others just don't live from small shit. It's crazy what kills one person doesn't another. Yeah, it really does. Or it really is. I'm gonna start a new character. I don't know. Let's do something different. Let's go Empyrean. You gain mastery in sword and magic, which gives you a damage rating bonus of 5 when you use those types of weapons. You start with infused life magic augmentation and no longer need foci to cast life magic skills. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Profession, oh, life caster, I guess. Go with that. The majority of my family makes it to nearly 100, and then there is Nanny and Pappy dead at 58 and 59 from drinking and smoking. Ugh. Damn, I need more than life magic. I remember when when this game first came out, life magic was so good you didn't need more magic. Like, life magic did more damage than war magic. Okay, we do have war magic. Item enchantment takes 8. We're just gonna go with that, I think. Damn, these eyes are freaky. Let's go green. And I guess I'm going female. Damn, there's so many female haircuts compared to male. It's kind of cool. Or is that just this server? I don't actually know. Yeah, let's go with that. But why? I can't change the skin. Hydrate, thank you. It's just a good thing to know they're already living another life unaware of this one. Clearly not religious. I mean, I guess I can't change her hairstyle. Or, sorry, skin color. Have to have blue skin. I mean, that seems a little weird. I feel like I've seen other Empyrean skin colors. Oh, you're a dimension believer, reincarnation, either on the 3rd or 4th plane. I hope so, man. Like, I'll say I do not believe that, but I would like to. I've always been starting in Sanamar. Oh, I need a name. It's taken, damn it. Void Monet. This is a no botting server. Damn right it is. Rather explain theory and voice. It's not as crazy as you think. I mean, I don't judge. Or like, I wouldn't say anything's crazy versus not. It's just... yeah. I don't believe in metaphysics at all, so... it's just the way I choose to believe things. What's the belief? Just that basically the universe is as we see it, pretty much. I guess that would be an easy way to sum it up. Man, she tall. She real tall. Also real slow. Academy exit token. I will not be using that. Sorry, say again. Basically, my belief is that the universe is pretty much the way we see it. Like, with some concessions, like, okay, quantum physics. Like, I believe in that. But I guess on a higher level, like the world we live in, the macro world, I guess you could say. What else do I need? Gauntlets, I think. Man, she's so slow. What the hell? I should have given her speed. Want to Discord? I want to. Maybe later. Just not while I'm live. Not today. Or if you want to on Friday. I'm doing 24-hour stream. No death talks. Actually, you know what? Let's just fucking do it. Here. We can do it. What do I need? Staff. Brain health, flame bolts. Can I put them down there? No. Force. Frost. Oh, heal self. I should probably put that up. Shockwave, that's the one to have. Armor self. Hell yeah, brother. Imperil other. Yeah, now we talking. Warriors should read the signs on the left. Spellcasters should read the signs on the right. I slow. Oh, whoops. 9. Ooh. Whew. Can't see any voice channel. Just a sec. Click the rules channel and hit the emote. Then there's a voice channel down at the bottom. Yo.
I have to figure out how to get this on speaker. Because I just got an iPhone. Hello?
Howdy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Do you hear me fine? Is everything okay?
Yep. Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay. Yeah, so like when you say the universe is as you see it, what does that mean?
Like,
It's okay if I smoke my bowl while I'm on stream or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's legal in Canada. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I guess that's probably too simple of a way to explain it. But basically, there's no, I guess, like, there's no secrets or, like, hidden meaning or anything. It's just,
It is what it is. But it's
yeah.
so expansive that you can't only imagine we're the only life being ever. Like,
No, I don't think that. Like,
right? And,
I think
oh, sorry.
it's also so large that let's talk about the alien talk, because this is actually something that has
Oh,
interested
I'm going to
me.
talk about it all. Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
talk about it all. Don't worry.
So like aliens.
People tell me I should start a podcast all the time, actually.
Hey, if
Sorry, go
you
ahead.
want to, I got nothing but free time right now.
Yeah, anything, man. I'm Sam. I got a lot of free time at the moment.
So aliens, I always used to believe like in alien invasions and all this kind of thing, like crop circles, like everything. I believed it all, but over
I'm not
time,
sure I believe that, but
I don't anymore. Over time, I kind of started looking at it differently. Like, okay, yes, there are things in science that we don't really understand yet, but I think space travel, like the distances between certain, oh yeah, and
objects.
be careful with doxing as well, FYI.
Oh, what's happening?
Butters just reminding me. Don't mention any personal details over voice.
Oh, absolutely. Other than like my name and your name, that's fine.
Yeah, or just
Yeah.
call me Void. So yeah, so aliens. I don't believe that they're like visiting Earth or anything. Like the distances are just too far. And I imagine that there are different planets far away from here that do have life on them. I don't know what that looks like. Like I wouldn't presume that there's intelligent life or not, but I think there must be life somewhere just because of how big the universe is.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that like just with the sheer numbers that we can't be the only thing on the planet, right?
Yeah.
Or sorry, not the in the universe. Like we're not
Yeah.
not the only intelligent species. You know, we're not the only functioning species with intelligence ever. And
Yeah.
even if there's a creation out there that's 1% smarter than us, we're only 1% smarter than monkeys. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
1 to 2.
For sure.
Yeah. Like, and they can only function at a toddler level. And they can't even understand simple things like instructions to be polite, right?
Yeah.
As to where our toddlers can. So, like, you got to think if there's a foreign species of some kind, that they must think that we are stupid.
Yeah. I mean, if they can even,
Or they're undeveloped.
if they can even locate us is the other thing.
I just think it's extremely egotistical from, like, human nature to believe that we are the beginning of all life. I think that's pretty egotistical.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. But people are egotistical. Everybody is, even if you try not to be. Everybody's just stuck inside their own heads, you know? So
Yeah, I agree.
Your perspective is you're inside yourself looking out.
So can I cut you off real quick just before I forget what I'm going to say?
Yeah, sure.
So with you saying that is like you're inside your own head, like that's your beliefs and stuff. I fully believe that from the point where you're born. So like people talk about nurture versus nature, but I believe that, you know, your soul exists. But when you enter your body, your brain is the only thing that holds memory capacity. So you are the being that you are from the time you're born. Everything shapes you into who you are. I believe that you only know what you're taught, right? So like we can't imagine anything further than what we can see and do because we've never done or seen it, right? So your only knowledge is what previous humans have been able to teach you, and that's all you have the capability of knowing.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you are essentially your brain, right? Your brain is just your flesh carrier for your soul that shapes you as a human being from every single experience you have since the moment you born.
See, I guess for me, I would go like a step back from that, and kind of the way I look at it is, like as far as a soul as a metaphysical thing, I don't think that exists. To me,
So you're kind of atheistic values, or
oh yeah, for sure. Like
Okay.
for me, your soul is your brain, and if you destroy part of your brain, you're destroying part of your soul, so to speak.
oh, interesting.
And once it's destroyed completely, it's just gone. It's like destroying anything, you know.
You just believe that like your brain matter is your entire existence, and once that's gone, you're done.
Yeah, pretty much. And even like,
You know what? My very best friend has the same beliefs. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not one to argue. I'm completely
Yeah.
open to everybody's thoughts.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you in the end, I told you so. I literally can't.
yeah, and it's kind of, I guess
And
when
that's kind
I
of
was
it.
when I was younger, I would be more argumentative about it, I guess. But I guess as time goes on, I kind of also feel like, well, if this is what I believe, ultimately it's kind of a nihilistic belief too. So
Right.
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I convince anybody or not.
And I don't care if people believe what I believe in either. Right.
Yeah.
And I believed this long before I smoked weed or got
Yeah.
to drink. I didn't drink till I was 18. Like, it was pretty law abiding. And so like my spiel on that situation. So that was just kind of like how I believe your body works, right? Like I believe that like, yeah, you're shaped through your experiences in life, because how else do you explain like who you are other than I have a soul? But when it comes to, and that's not like, I am not being aggressive in any manner. Like that was just
Oh yeah, yeah.
word. Yeah. Okay. Because like I said, I don't like, if people believe in Catholicism, good for them. I'm not going to try to insult anybody religious. I just can't get on board with something that you can say, I'm sorry, and everything's forgiven, and you're going to. It's an excuse to be a piece of shit to me, and that's why like I was baptized Catholic.
Yeah.
And I just see like people like they come in and they absolve their sins, and then they go out and they're like, okay, well, I can be a dick for another week. I don't know. So
Yeah, and I think historically it's kind of been used that way too. Like they forgive, you know, the atrocities they committed during the Crusades, or things they like the Spanish did to you know, the Incans or the Aztecs, or for that matter,
essentially anything over religion that was like atrocious. Yeah.
And they use that as a way to excuse it, like, oh well, we're just we're repenting, or we're killing heathens, or blah blah blah.
Oh man, the worst atrocities on this planet have been committed over religion, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's not keep bashing religion. Let's talk about like what we're
Yeah.
So when it comes to like my beliefs, what I was talking about is like I believe that we're on a plane. So we're on the third dimension at the moment. Like first dimension would be cells, second dimension bacteria. You know, they can't interact with each other. Third dimension is us. We can't see them. They can't see us. Fourth dimension would be like a celestial being able to control time. They can't see us. We can't see them. They see everything in a special shape. Ask me what it is right now. I can't recall. Alexa, what is the fourth dimensional shape? Tesseract. Alexa, stop.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing.
Yeah. So they would
see
everything in Tesseract. And they would never they wouldn't be able to like necessarily interact with us. So, not that I believe in ghosts, but i.e. ghosts.
Yeah.
And I believe that when we pass away, we're either stuck on that third plane and we continue on the third plane, or we absolve and move up and go to the fourth plane. And if you believe in a fourth plane, there's got to be a fifth into infinity, right? So It's an interesting long belief, and I'm not going to go too into detail about it because I'm not one to convince people to believe what I believe in.
Yeah, it's still interesting to hear. Like, I agree.
Yeah, no, like we can, if you want to do it on Friday with that podcast or whatever, I can have like a full conversation about it.
Yeah, well, it's I'll tell you more about what I'm doing on Friday later. Or I guess I can do it now because I'm on stream. But basically, I'm doing.
Boyd, give me 1 second before you do explain this. I have to mute. My wife just got back here.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, like literally less than 5 minute break.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Well, that was fun. Just break out into spontaneous metaphysical discussion doing the first dungeon in Asheron's Call. I've always had a pet interest in talking about, well, science, religion, metaphysics, and how they relate to one another. But sort of, I guess kind of the way I look at it, in a way, and I don't mean to demean anybody's beliefs when I say this, but it's just how I look at it. I see metaphysics, so to speak, as ways of trying to explain the universe that aren't true. But obviously, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. And at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters if I'm right or wrong. Because however the universe is how it is. Regardless of what I think. And so to speak, I'll figure that out one way or another. Either by not existing or continuing to exist. When my time comes. But I would say I err on the side of pessimistic. Yay! I'm debating boosting up health and mana. Actually, what is mana based off of? Self? Damn it. Congratulations, you have completed your training. Make sure to talk to Aichi to continue your journey. Path Warden token. Really? There we go. Hey! Oh, what does this do? Okay, gloves and hat. And I'm just going to hand all the other path warden stuff back. Writ of Refuge. Sturdy iron key. Is that everything? I think so. Will you take the academy coat? No. Oh yeah, I should bind to the life stone. Damn, where's HE? Ah, welcome newcomer. Let me be the first to guide you through these lands. This blue crystal next to me is a life stone. Well, I already know that. The next step...
Back, sir.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah.
Yeah, so explain, Friday, what you're talking about there.
Oh, yeah. So Friday, I'm going to be doing my first ever 24-hour stream, which is going to be... It's kind of going to be a foray into whether I can make full-time streaming work, at least on the Twitch side of things.
I think that's a little aggressive, isn't it? To be like, can I make Twitch streaming work off of a 24-hour stream when you just took a week break? I don't know.
I didn't make a week.
A lot of pressure.
I didn't take a week break.
oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed you did.
Yeah, no, I didn't take any break at all.
Oh, what the heck? You just worked through it with your... Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. You're a strong person.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a 24-hour stream, which will also be an uncapped subathon. So every sub I get during that time will add 15 minutes onto the clock.
Okay.
I already have sleep stream activities prepared, like marbles on stream, stuff like that.
Oh, nice. I love marbles.
Yeah, and I've set up my I've set up a stream, sort of an OBS scene where I can bring my cell phone with me and take the dog for a walk and whatnot.
Nice.
Butter asks if I'm going to start at 10 a.m. I think maybe 11 or 12. But ideally, I would try to start as early as possible because I want to get through the 24 hours as awake as possible before we start adding time to the clock. Also, if I get 69 sub points, I will give myself a buzz cut on stream.
Oh, no shit. I'm going to give you 4 subs for that right away.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that'll add an hour onto the clock. I need to see
this hair go, you Vancouver hippie.
Yeah. Yeah. I've, the hair's gotten too long. And I've been growing it out for this reason also.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's
good.
All the things basically.
You're getting that nice salt and pepper going on the chin, so.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm starting it.
Yeah, you know, I also got it a little bit in my hair, but you can't really tell on camera.
Yeah. I don't have hair, so.
Oh, did you
shave
it or did you go bald?
I went straight bald. Yeah, I'm bald as fuck.
Yeah.
So now, I'm sorry. Is this a 18A stream?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, okay. You can swear.
Just wanted to make sure I could swear. Yeah. So remember, I used to stream too. So
yeah.
But I was actually doing friggin' good. That anxiety, man, will get you sometimes. But
yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. You're just kind of judged on everything you do. That's why I can see you play retro games.
Yeah.
But yeah, friggin' I'm actually going through laser hair therapy right now, so I have a bunch of splotches in my hair because it looks like a bot shave job because the laser hair therapy starts in splotches and then eventually gets rid of all of it.
Oh, really?
So my head literally has like lines. It looks like I got high on meth and just started going crazy on my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to actually like shave it right down to the scalp to make sure it's completely gone like every day. Otherwise I look like a homeless person,
Right.
unfortunately.
And
So
does it? Do you know like what the numbers are for how good it works? Like, is it?
oh man, it is working like crazy to be completely honest for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Um like they don't normally do heads. This is like one of their first heads.
Oh, really?
And yeah, because it's super sensitive, I guess, on the scalp. Oh, and
Yeah.
frig it hurts, dude. But and like I have full sleeves. I'm completely tatted up. So
Yeah.
And right now I would say like a good 3/4 of my head is completely bald and not growing back after 2 sessions.
Yeah.
But I have those weird like triangle like random splotches of hair
Yeah.
that look crazy. Excuse me. So yeah, they say about 10 sessions total, and it's completely gone. So it'll cost me about $600 at permanent hair removal on my head. So I have to shave.
Oh, that's pretty affordable actually. For
Yeah, not terrible.
yeah, like I know lots of stuff here is pretty expensive, but I don't know
And
what.
my mother is also an esthetician, so I can go into her next time and get my back done, my entire back done for free because I'm literally a hairy beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna do my back for free for me, which will be nice. I just wanted to make sure it worked.
Yeah.
But like they have like an older machine, I guess. There's like new machines with like cooling and all this other stuff that goes on to make it like a more bearable experience.
Yeah.
But their machine's just a little older, so it hurts. So I'm gonna put some numbing cream in it next time. Like it hurts that much. It literally only takes 5 minutes, but it's worth taking the numbing cream.
Yeah. Damn.
It goes like tick tick tick, and it's all electrical zaps, right? And I just hear it vibrating through my whole body because it's on my scalp. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
But
crazy.
it's worth it. Apparently, like on the legs and the back and like the shoulders or whatever, it's like really not that bad. But the scalp is just oof. And apparently, that's a bad spot to tattoo too. I get it. It's like a lot of nerve endings right on the scalp.
Yeah, for sure. I think if I did it anywhere, it would probably be on my shoulders.
You have hairy shoulders?
No, it's just it's like I never had hair on my shoulders when I was younger, and now like I guess probably since I turned 30, it's been starting to grow in. But it's like
that's like my ears. It's coming off my head, not my ears.
Yeah, it's very patchy though. Like I usually just shave it, and then I realize it's grown back after a while, and I shave it again. But
I get that. Yeah, and it takes like a while. That's the same with my back. I have like literally my back is shaped like wings. My hair, it's gross.
Oh, weird.
It's weird. It's so weird. It is so weird. Yeah.
And men are gross as fuck.
Oh, dude, we are just something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm way too insulated. I need to get rid of some of this hair.
Well, it probably helps with the weather there, though.
Yeah, it does. And you know what? I notice a massive difference, even with like a little bit of hair on my head. Before I got this laser hair treatment, anyway. Now I don't really have much left. But because like if it's gone and not coming back, why even try to hold on to it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, you're getting messed up. You dead?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. No. You're
maybe.
Talk about the game.
Yeah, it might just be connection issues. I was doing a stream, a D&D stream a couple days ago, actually, and they said I was cracking up, or my my...
Oh, no, listen, your Discord, I'm not talking about anything about... I'm sorry, I'm watching your stream, too.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say you're dead, as in, but never mind.
Oh, I see.
A lot of mobs
I thought you
on
meant...
you.
I thought
Apologies.
you meant... Yeah. I thought you meant the mic.
No. And yeah, sorry about coming in so aggressive the other day. I guess you hadn't seen me in a while, and I forgot just got a name change, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were joking when you're like, you have 2 seconds before you get a ban, so I just started feeding more into it.
No, you know
You-
what? That's the thing. You know what streaming's like. Like sometimes you get people and you could just, if you don't know who they are, you get suspicious right away.
Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, you're here to troll.
I was originally enraged, and then I was like, you know what? I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, no, I'm an idiot for acting out. And honestly, like, yeah, I'm pretty high anxiety strong, so
Yeah.
I took a break. So like I don't care. The whole doxing thing, whatever. I took a break. I'm on Zoloft, so like it treats anxiety and depression.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
SSRI inhibitor. So
Yeah.
what it does is it inhibits your brain to produce more serotonin so that you
Yeah.
can function like a human being. So I used to go to the bar and blow up all the time when I was younger and blah 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 blah. And like I never really checked my mental health until I was about 26.
Yeah. So were you displacing depression into rage? Sort of?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Anxiety into rage, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So essentially my anxiety triggers upset in my brain for some reason. And I just get like super responsive. Yeah.
Right.
So when it comes to my medication, that kind of just like the best way I can explain it is Zoloft is it's not your average like Prozac. So what it does is it doesn't start working for like 2 to 3 weeks, and it inhibits your brain to produce more of your happy chemical called serotonin.
Oh, okay.
And that happy chemical just allows me to basically take the problems that are originally right in front of my eyes and just like they go to the back if they're not that important.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
that's
got
that's
that.
the best way I can explain it. It doesn't change me as a person other than like rationalizing stupid situations where like I blow up over dumbass situations. And then like if I'm on my medication, I'm like, so, this is the variable in the situation. Is it worth me going to prison over a car cutting me off? Like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what Zoloft does for the human body.
Yeah.
Remember, my wife's a doctor, so that's the only reason that like I even know any of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to, I took an SSRI for a little while I was in high school, actually. But
I bet it helped greatly.
no, it actually didn't. It was a bad experience.
Really?
But
Explain. Yeah.
I think maybe it would be different now, but
Back in high school, frick, man. Even mental health was super, super duper stigmatized back then. It's
Yeah.
only slowly out of stigmatization. So yeah, I assume the SSRIs are a lot better now. But yeah, no, I want to hear your story.
So I had pretty bad depression, and I was bullied quite badly for the last 2 years of high school.
Okay.
And I
Can I
ended
ask
up.
by who? Because I know Wainwright. Just like don't give
I
me your
didn't
last name.
I didn't go to school in Wainwright, actually. I didn't grow up there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
I've just known you since Wainwright, since I was
Yeah.
like 16. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I'm like 2 years older than you or something, or maybe even older.
I'm 35.
Okay, so I'm. What year were you born?
89.
Okay, so I'm 3 years older than you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I knew you were older than me. Honestly, I have such good memories of hanging out in your like town center apartment,
Yeah.
making music and just hanging out.
man.
Like we honestly we hung out quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just life. Life happens. Yeah.
Geography.
Sorry.
Geography has that effect.
Especially geography. By the way, I can afford the geography, so I can like visit you whenever you have available space, anytime you'd like. So
Oh yeah, man.
I'm not a bad person.
Yeah.
I turned out okay compared to some of us, like Don Wilkes, the PDF. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm good. That's why I use the term PDF. You never have to say the word, bro.
Yeah. That guy, he was like one of the first people I knew in Wainwright.
I let him live with me for like a year.
See, when I moved out of my mom's place, I moved in with him, and
So you roommated with that guy?
Yeah, I did.
That's awful. That sounds like an awful. He's such a misogynistic piece of shit.
Yeah. He was. It was pretty bad.
Like he's
Yeah.
like you know the Corn song "Narcissistic Cannibal." That's
Yeah.
him, dude.
I actually got him kicked out of our place. But anyways, that's a story for another day.
Oh hell yeah! I want to hear that later. Yeah,
Um,
for sure I do. Go ahead.
fuck, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, depression.
Yes.
So I was bullied quite badly. And I kind of had, I guess, an unstable home for some time.
I was in foster care. No, I feel you. I think we have like quite the similar life.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't fostered, but basically my extended family, or my mom let me live with my extended family after I was 12 or 11.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
like I was in foster care, and then my mom let my grandparents pick me up to like go live with them.
Yeah.
So no, we have like a very similar situation, and like it is weird how some people can overcome those situations, and some people just sink into it and end up in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
Oh, not at all. So basically, I was born in New Brunswick and lived there for a long time. Then my mom went through university, and we moved to Kitchener, Ontario because of that. Then things kind of got bad there, so me and my sister moved back to New Brunswick with extended family.
Okay.
My dad is also from New Brunswick, but he's kind of been like not a reliable figure in my life.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm
Yeah,
over
my dad
it.
did at least send child support, and I got to visit him every summer in Ontario. So
Yeah, my dad was proudly not a child support payer.
yeah, yeah, it's weird, dude. People are fucking weird, and you know what? It makes people like you and I stronger. We're resilient.
Yeah. So, yeah, while I was back in New Brunswick, like, I guess it was kind of a really weird experience for me in a way, because I lived in this city, kind of in an impoverished area where I like saw lots of crime and gang activity and stuff like that, as like even as a pretty young kid.
Oh, interesting.
And then
Yeah, where in New Brunswick?
no, in Kitchener when I lived there.
Kitchener. Okay, Kitchener makes more sense. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
when
I was born in Scarborough, so
Yeah.
I feel that too.
then like moving back to New Brunswick, it was like it was very hard for me to reconcile, like, man, people bully me here, but where I grew up, like, there were people like, or not grew up, where I moved from, there were like people kicked out of middle school for bringing a gun to school.
Right.
Like stuff like that, you know? And I don't know, just like it was very hard to relate to people, I guess. But I did have friends there. I had a fair number of friends.
Definitely been more of a like. I don't. Once again, I'm cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, you can say what you want to say.
I was gonna say you've definitely been more of a pacifist your whole life.
Yeah, you know, I was less of a pacifist when I was very young, and I kind of grew into it more in high school.
Yeah, and that's kind of when I met you, right? So
Yeah,
I can only remember you as such. But you've always been a gentle soul to me, right? Like
Yeah.
I've always been a lasher. So I did get bullied. I got bullied hard in like grade 3. His name was, I'll never forget. I can't say his initials. I can't say his full name. Sorry.
yeah, it's
Anyway,
probably better not to.
thought, I'm not trying to get information out. I tried myself. But anyway, so his name was Brad, and he would rip my clothes every day, throw me on the ground, and like make fun of my last name, blah 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 blah. My last name was actually easy to make fun of, and I'll tell you later, and you'll laugh at it because it's super funny to me now. All the kids are cruel.
Yeah.
And um yeah, I remember like he was going in for recess and I just completely blacked out. There was like 100 kids. I don't know how I smoked it, but I picked up an ice ball and just whipped it. Smoked them. I don't, it's like, I'm telling you, ninja style through like 100 children, man. I don't know how
Yeah.
I remember closing my eyes. Yeah, and throwing it. And then like I came to, I walked into the doors and I got pulled into the office immediately. And then like the principal back then, Gustafson, I think. Like the principal in my hometown, you know which one that is.
Yeah.
And yeah, the elementary. Yeah, he called my grandma. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna lash your son. We're gonna do hand lashes. And she came in and just freaked the fudge out, man. Like literally just lost her mind on this principal. She's like, there's no way this kid has had ripped clothes, blah 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 blah. He's been bullied, blah blah blah. You're a piece of for allowing this, and just like going off,
Yeah.
right? So she took me out, and then like I was never pretty much called into the office again at the elementary there.
Nice.
And he changed schools. He actually changed schools over it, and I wasn't bullied through there. And then I ended up going to the Christian school there, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of started all over again. But I'm a lasher, so people learn quick.
Yeah.
There was this kid named what's his first name? Oh, it'll come to me. Anyway, yeah, this kid would literally, I would be sat down. It was really messed up. It's actually kind of a messed up story. It's like grade 7 or 8. And I changed schools a lot because I was a military kid.
Yeah.
Once I eventually got out of foster care. I was changing my own brother's diapers when I was 4 years old. It was really fucked up, actually. But yeah, so essentially went to this school. I don't want to. There's like a village 15 minutes out of my hometown on the way to Edmonton there. So.
Okay, yeah. I think I know where it is.
Okay, yeah, so I was there. And we moved there onto a farm. Yeah, it's pretty much just a little tiny farm town.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like to keep it vague. And shit. I'd remember his name in a second if I was sober. So I remember I would sit down, and because I was on the side class, so I was in pure math. I was ADD back then, and mental health was pretty tough, right?
Yeah.
So I remember going to class and I'd be like, I gotta focus today. And I'd end up like blacking out or whatever and looking at, I'd like come to and I'm looking at the roof daydreaming about some bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know if you have the same symptoms, but yeah, it was pretty crap. And yeah, I tried to focus. So I got put into the applied stuff, obviously, because I couldn't function at the pure math level. And oh yeah, now I know his name. But yeah, first name, Clayton. Yes, so he'd come in and every single morning I'd be sitting at my desk and he'd slap me in the face as he walked by. I shit you not. Literal slap, like I'm talking bam, big slap.
Yeah.
I would
crazy.
Tolerate it because I was new. And it was just like, I'm the new kid, whatever, maybe he's just trying to initiate me. It didn't stop for like 4 months. I literally fucking choke slammed him onto a desk and the desk collapsed and I got in shit for it. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's bullshit. I hate when stuff like that happens. It's like they blame the person who's getting bullied.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Like, you can't expect me not to lash out.
Yeah.
I can understand how some people get shot, but like, I'm not sitting here justifying anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I can understand how some people snap. Some people just snap to different levels, right? Like, my intention was to make sure he didn't do it again. So, and he never did. Because I remember slamming him down on the desk, and I told him, meet me at the end of the day at the buses. Never met me, never fucking hit me again.
Sometimes that's what it takes, eh?
I know, it's crazy. But I've always been relatively aggressive in that manner, so like I'm really, really tolerant until I'm not.
See, kind of my situation with bullying was we had to take school buses. Damn, I just died. We had to take school buses in New Brunswick. And the
Me too. Yeah.
the area I lived was like outside of the town I went to school in. Like it was a farming
Your country
community.
kid.
Yeah, it was a farming community.
Yeah,
And-
same.
And
Same with the town I was living in. Yeah.
and I had like no friends in the farming community, or I had a couple, but they didn't take the bus, and all the kids who took the bus fucking hated me.
Dude, I tell you, we had the same childhood. This is crazy.
So all of the bullying, for the most part, would happen on the bus, and like occasionally they'd try to start stuff at school, but then I don't know, sometimes they would do it alone, and then I would stand up for myself. Whereas if I'm on the bus and there's like 10 kids
Yeah, group
picking on
setting
me,
is not
yeah,
gonna make you courageous, bro.
yeah. Or it's like the time I do fight back, they
just gang up. Yeah, no way.
or even if they don't gang up, they make it like I'm in the wrong somehow, you know?
Oh, like serious gaslighting, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like fucking an unwinnable situation, basically.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you let me come on and chat. I can be pretty respectful.
Yeah. So the school wouldn't do anything about it. Like I told them about it, and they just kept saying like, "Oh, we're pulling the people into the office and talking to them," and then they would just do it again. You know, the next day.
I don't think traditionally bullying has ever been handled right. Like it's just like it's really tough to handle bullying because sometimes you get people who cry wolf, sometimes you don't, and I get it, but at the same time, like you need to take every situation seriously, whether or not some other kid lied to you.
Yeah, I mean, it can ruin somebody's life.
Yeah, actually, though, like people commit suicide over these things.
Yeah, it's like to me, it's one of the major social problems that we haven't gotten over as a society.
I agree.
Like we don't know how to get around bullying still.
Bullying and racism are two topics that are just really tough to solve at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, I don't know, man, just see other people as a person and just call it a day.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't want a kid's life to be upset because they were a bully either, which, you know, I think is pretty generous of me considering I've been bullied.
I think so, but at the same time, maybe it's not because generally bullying comes from, you know, internal issues.
Yeah, yeah. But
like,
you know,
are you being crazy for being empathetic or sympathetic? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think, you know, I'm trying to find a silver lining, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the second we solve systemic racism, that'll cause a lot of issues to stop too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, for that matter, a lot of bullying is racism based. So
it is. No,
so if you solve those problems,
her background is Tanzanian, so she's very brown, right?
Yeah.
And she got called import throughout her entire school. Like she got made fun of because she's a country, like her parents are cattle farmers.
Yeah.
And like her dad is very Tanzanian, like he speaks Swahili and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
And she was born in Canada, but like obviously she'd go to school smelling like fire because her dad believed in having a fire in the house all the time, and like, you know, she just got made fun of a bunch, and it was all over racism. It's just so fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Canada, this was in, and I can say the town because we no longer live there, and this is like hours and hours away from us now. But Athabasca, yeah,
yeah,
it's a very old school town, man.
it's sad, but I don't think anybody who grew up here would be surprised either.
Which is crazy, right? And your wife probably still deals with a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's unacceptable. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And I'm the kind of person that will literally punch you in your fucking mouth if you say some dumb shit. So, yeah, just don't. Yeah, pretty much. Like, well, it's a lot calmer now that I'm on my medication, but it's just don't be a racist asshole. That's so fucking prejudiced and stupid.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be that hard. Just care about other people, you know?
Like, dude, if I go to Thailand, I'm going to be treated like gold because they're the most like generous and awesome people in the world.
Yeah.
And, you know,
but then they
you
come
go to
here
somewhere,
and they're like spat on.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
No, like anywhere East Asian is like super accepting and welcoming, I think. So.
Yeah, I know. When I went to China, just like if I put in the tiniest effort to speak Chinese, they're very grateful and blah, blah,
like
blah.
Appreciative.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And like wherever I went, there would be like maybe 1 in 1,000 people who could speak English, and they would always come up to me and talk to me.
I can say like one thing I did get looked at a lot is like I said, I'm pretty tattooed up, and it's like very nice. I paid a lot for these tattoos. I've got an African sleeve on my left, and then a colorful not Safarian sleeve on my right of my arms, and they all represent family members.
Yeah.
And like in Japan on the train, if I didn't cover them up, buddy, people thought I was a fucking gang member. I'm telling you, it was.
Oh, really?
Crazy looks. Yeah, I couldn't actually go into a lot of establishments unless I had long sleeves.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't go and eat like teppanyaki or anything unless I had long sleeves on. Yeah, because they wouldn't accept my tattoos.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
it is.
I guess it's like very Yakuza related.
Yeah, I know Japan is a very conservative society too, but
yeah, they're very conservative. But they don't get me wrong. Even when they did notice them, actually, when they noticed them, they were probably even more polite.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, can you please pull this down? And like, if they couldn't speak the language, but like, pretty much everyone in Japan speaks English. It's pretty nutty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Like, I didn't really run into any language barrier at all.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I didn't have to pull out my translator because I have that live translator tablet that when I'm speaking, it just automatically talks.
Yeah. Yeah, here there a lot of international students come from Japan to learn English here.
Actually insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what a smart community they are, dude. Like, that civilization there is intelligent. Like, I can see why the lifespan is so long.
Yeah.
And they eat good. Like, everything was like fresh ingredients when I shopped there. Even at the fast food places, I got excuse me. You go to McDonald's and you can get your burger, you get your fries, and it always comes with a cup of rice too.
Yeah.
So like that was cool. But
yeah, I remember that about McDonald's in China. Man. But in China, the place where it was a little bit weird was in Shenzhen, which borders Hong Kong. It's like the closest mainland city to Hong Kong. Yeah. So when I went there, like on the train, everybody was staring at me, like literally, like not looking away. But then, meanwhile, in like central China or Beijing, nobody.
Well, why? Because you were different?
Yeah, I think it's like it must have just been because I'm white. Because like I don't have tattoos or anything.
That's what I meant by different. But
yeah. But yeah, like in Wuhan, nobody stared at me. But
well, Wuhan's pretty big.
Yeah. So is Shenzhen, though. It's like 20 million people or something. And it borders Hong Kong.
There's tourist destination and then there's like regular city destination, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and
so like if you're not speaking Mandarin in Shenzhen, then you're probably not as welcomed because it's almost like Hawaii with like local surf spots.
Yeah. But the other thing I noticed is it was mostly young people who would stare in Shenzhen.
Oh shit, eh?
Yeah. Whereas like Wuhan, I mean, they both have a lot of old people and young people, but I feel like
When did you
Wuhan.
visit China? Because I don't know that I would visit currently.
No,
It's pretty
I don't think I
intense.
would anymore. Mostly
My wife
because
went to China too.
I went 10 years ago, or
Yeah,
maybe
that's
even
when she
longer.
went too. Yeah, yeah.
But it was amazing. But
I bet it was when they were welcoming. Now they hate us.
I don't know if you know about the Huawei incident, but I won't go since that. Basically,
Since the hallway, like what, the kidnapping or?
no, there was a CFO, I believe, who
Oh yeah, the CFO. Yes, yes, I
we
remember hallway. Yeah,
we held her to be extradited to the States.
yeah, for like 2 years, and then they started fucking randomly kidnapping people and just
Yeah,
like taking
man.
them for execution.
Like they
How
executed
crazy!
somebody who was already, they got like a 20-year sentence or something, who was Canadian, and they
Yeah.
retried him and executed him.
Yeah, yeah, just because of that. It was literally
Yeah.
because of. Yeah,
And like
and they're taking people, and they're saying that they were taking drugs. Oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It was
But
absolutely
like
insane.
don't
Yes,
get me
I
wrong.
remember Howway. Yes.
That person they executed was not a good person, but at the same time, he already had his trial. You know.
You know, he was already just.
Yeah.
He was already served justice, and like you're just like, you know what, F you, Canada. We're gonna retry one of these guys because, yeah.
But yeah, if you remember, there were two businessmen who were arrested.
Both of them, yeah, they were imprisoned for like almost 3 years.
Yeah,
Something.
the two Michaels, I think, is how people
Yeah, the
refer to them.
Michaels. Yes, you're right. You are correct. That is the last name.
But yeah, it was just a fucked up situation, and because of that, like, I don't know, like, I feel like something like that could happen again. You know.
It will. It will happen again. I'm
Yeah.
not interested in being that test subject either. No.
Yeah.
I had you know when they started shooting up planes in Mexico with the cartel with her like kidnapping Buddy's son,
Yeah.
or sorry, arresting him and putting him in prison.
Yeah.
I left. I got to go a day before that started.
Yeah.
We were in
that's crazy.
Cancun. Yeah, and we were the last plane to leave before they started shooting at shit, and they canceled like all the flights and everything. That was super stressful. We waited to get on our plane for like 8 hours. It was actually insane. They're like, "Yep, you're being postponed. Yep, you're being postponed. Yep, you're being postponed." And we honestly thought we were getting canceled because there was a bunch of flights that are like, "Flight 179 canceled. Flight 192 canceled. Please see your Sunwing rep." Like, holy fuck. Nah. I did not want to stay in Mexico.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And then eventually they were like, "Yeah, your flight's boarding," and I was like, "Thank fuck." Yeah.
Like I would like to go to Mexico someday, but like honestly, the cartel activity is one of the major turnoffs.
To be completely fair with you, when it comes to Mexico visits, and I've been there, 7, 8 times in the last 5 years, 6 years. We usually go for 4 days just because we have to take short vacations with our kid.
Yeah.
So as long as you pre-book everything, and I'm not trying to like sit here and rep a company, but I'm just gonna say it because who cares? Expedia is really good at like handling all of your transfers, all of your flights, all of your hotel issues. And like you basically like have everything booked properly, and you just don't talk to anybody that can't provide you with the numbers provided. Right?
Yeah.
And they warn you as you're getting off the plane. They say like, "Hey, everybody, do not take any cabs that don't represent your travel service because you may be kidnapped." Like they literally warn you of that.
Yeah.
They warn you. They warn you, right?
Yeah.
So I actually have a friend that was, I'll tell you about that after this. Remind me, okay?
Yeah.
So basically you take your flight, you go through customs, and then you just keep walking until you see the very end of the hotel, and then there's a bunch of shuttle services that are like Transat, Expedia, Sunwing, whatever, right? And you go to the place you booked with. There's like a number, and you say, "Hey, I'm this person," and they confirm with you. And as long as they confirm with you, you'll have no problems. You get onto the resort. As you go into the resort, there's armed guards at pretty much every resort, and they have a gate that goes up and down. So it's quite secure. So they basically, all of their guests are accounted for.
Right.
Everybody's registered in and out. So as long as you don't take anything that isn't, excuse me, as long as you don't take anything that's not a registered excursion, then you're fine.
Yeah.
You won't have to worry. Like, as long as you don't go off resort like a retard. And I'm allowed to say that, by the way. It's not to us. As long as you don't go off resort like a retard and go to a bar and get kidnapped into a bathroom by the cartel, then you'll be all right, dude. I'm just saying, I've been there lots of times, and I felt very safe every time, as long as you follow the rules. The only people that get in trouble there are people looking for trouble, like people trying to buy weed off the cartel, or like people trying to buy coke or whatever else to do their party favors. And like, I'm not there to do that. I can smoke weed in my home country. I'm not there to smoke weed. I'm there to have a good time and relax. So yeah, I'm not trying to buy any illicit drugs off of, gang members. It's probably not the smartest idea you've ever had, and that's exactly why people get kidnapped. If you heard about the last attack where they kidnapped just random families off the beach and started executing them live, that was crazy.
Yeah, I always hear about these crazy situations there.
As long as you're staying on like a pretty famous resort like Barcelo, or like, that's my favorite resort, Barcelo Maya Colonial. You should look that up. It's fantastic. Most of the docs stay on that resort, and it's actually not bad. It's like $1,500 for 2 weeks, or for a week.
But is that like Cancun?
All inclusive, with flights.
Is that in Cancun?
Yeah, Riviera Maya. Yeah. So like an hour, maybe 45 minutes south of Cancun.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you're not in the action, and it's we've stayed there 4 times now with 0 issues, and they treat you like gold, and the food is fantastic. I'll send you a link later.
Fuck. I just died again.
Hi?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not. Oh, there you go. Now you're dead. Get fucked. So basically, I can send you like a link if you want a safe resort to stay at that like is always great. And it has amazing food, and it has like 19 different a la cartes, because what it is it's like 4 resorts in one. So you can eat, if you book at the Colonial or the Palace. I think the Palace is like $1,800 for a week, all inclusive, including flights and transfers. Each person, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like, they have a bowling alley, they have a massive like 300 to 900 inch fucking theater screen to play video games on. They have rides, mini golf, a full golf course, several beaches. The pool extends for hundreds and hundreds of feet. It's like crazy. There's waterfalls and shit in it and everything, and there's like several different pools. There's literally like spray parks that as you're walking through the resort, if you feel like cooling off, you can look in. There's just so much entertainment, and there's 24-hour food, which is really hard to find in a resort.
Yeah, I mean that's right up my alley. Like, usually one of the main reasons I like to go vacationing is to try different types of food.
Here, why don't you just show this stream? I'm gonna give you the name of it, and you can look it up if you want.
Yeah. Barcelo Maya Colonial, okay.
Or Palace. Yeah, it is fantastic. The Palace is not much more expensive, and it's more of like an adult situation. Because obviously you don't have kids, I have kids, so I have to stay at the Colonial. It's worth getting the suite. Spend the extra $300 to get VIP status. because you get all the fancy drinks at that point, and they do like I'm talking like actual hickory smoke drinks and all that shit. Like there's a good bar there. I'd even be fucking down to go whenever you go, to be honest. Like I'm open. I've got the travel bug, so. But yeah, um, it's a pretty great vacation. They have like a nightly theater that does like Michael Jackson and everything, and it's actually really good. And yeah, the a la cartes, man, they have like this crazy teppanyaki that is so damn good. You just can't get enough of it. And it's really cool. It's always cool to watch teppanyaki flipping.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't done that in a long time here, mainly because it's so damn expensive here.
Yeah. Well, it comes with it. You could do it 6 times if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then you get like free hydrotherapy, and holy shit, their spa is the nicest thing I've ever seen. It is so goddamn nice. Like you go in, and they have like a circuit. So there's a hydrotherapy circuit you have to go through. I don't know if you've ever done hydrotherapy.
I have not.
So essentially, you go in, you sit in a sauna for like 5 minutes, and you get out, and then you step into a shower, or you walk up to like an ice bucket, and you wipe your face with it, throw the ice down, and then you go into a shower that showers you with like a lavender lemon scent. And it is crazy,
cool.
crazy nice. Yeah, it's crazy. It steams it all up. It's all lavender and lemon. And after you get out of that, you quickly dive into the cool pool, the ice pool or whatever they call it, the cold plunge. And then it's so it's all set up in the middle, and there's stairs in the middle on each side to like kind of almost like pyramid style. And on one side is the cold plunge, and on the other side is the hot tub. So you're only 3 feet away from the cold plunge to the hot tub. So you quickly cold plunge for 10 seconds and then like dive into the hot tub because you're freezing your balls off.
Yeah.
And then you do that 3 times, and you do that for about 15 minutes, and then you hop into another different kind of steam shower that's also scented with eucalyptus. And then after you go into that steam room with the eucalyptus, you go outside, and there's a massive like lounging pool until you get your massage. And it's super fucking worth it, dude.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's very luxurious, and they have like this humming sound, like like the tranquility sound is the best I can describe it.
Like is it like white noise kind of, or that's the wrong word? But
not necessarily white noise, but more like mantra music.
Right.
So it's more like a
yeah.
Yeah, like it just like slowly goes like that.
It's like soothing.
Yeah, like a basically a nonstop synthesis. Yeah, and I don't know, man. It was like really good. If you ever want a vacation that you're going to spend about $3,000 on, that is the one.
Yeah.
With you and your wife.
I'll keep that. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, you and your wife is what I'm saying. But yeah, if you want to do like a big, like a celebration of any kind, like a reunion or an anniversary, that's the place. It's crazy. They have like there's literally something for everyone there. There's even like F1
racing
simulators. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And on the golf course, it's not that fun to golf, to be completely honest. It's kind of fun if you want to just see like a bunch of massive iguanas, but they just seem to flood that course.
Right.
So yeah. So it's kind of cool if you want to see a bunch of iguanas, but otherwise don't bother mini golfing.
I kind of like iguanas.
I love iguanas. I was really happy to see them all. And they were like really friendly too, surprisingly. Yeah. I didn't get whipped once.
No.
So
that's cool.
They're probably just used to people being around, I guess.
Yeah, they probably feed them or something.
They also, on Mexican resorts, what they do is they take a bunch of... oh, shoot. What's the white shit that stops insects?
Like citronella or something like that?
Like diatomaceous earth?
Oh, diatomaceous earth. Yeah,
Yes, yeah, that's it. Diatomaceous earth. So what they do is they flood the place with a bunch of diatomaceous earth on the outskirts to keep out any poisonous spiders and snakes, and it works very
Oh yeah,
well.
that's cool.
Yeah, they crush a bunch of oyster shells and mix it with diatomaceous, and then like everything stays out of the resort, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah,
poisonous.
yeah, I did that. I used that stuff to get rid of silverfish before, and it worked.
Yeah, diatomaceous earth works really well with ants too.
Yeah.
But no, that's the resort, man. It's very reasonably priced, and it's like 5-star material, and the food is just wow. They have a different theme every night, so they go from like Canadian to Mexican to Brazilian to, and they'll just like cycle it
Oh,
through.
that's cool.
Yeah. So you can basically, and like they'll always have your staples, you know, like the people who are picky with chicken nuggets and all that BS.
Yep.
And then there's people who eat real food.
Americans.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh man,
I didn't
remember.
say that.
I raged at one of the Americans that were there actually because they used their hands to dish out food to themselves when there was a fucking serving
Oh
utensil.
no.
Oh man, I was like, do you not realize? Oh buddy,
You're just ruining it for everybody else.
I didn't even eat it. I remember it was like fucking filet mignons. It was like a stack of them. And I was like, damn, I'm excited for steak. And then this motherfucker's grabbing them with his hands. Oh,
Oh my god.
you're a jerk. You're a jerk. Whatever that song is. But yeah. No, otherwise it was like, I've been there several times, 4, I think, actually. And never a bad experience. They also have like so in the middle of the day, there's 2 pool bars that are out by the ocean, and they serve like really delicious hot wings and everything you can ask for under the sun, man. And it's open all day. And like drinks are just super overloaded with booze. So I don't know how your tolerance is, but drink a few, I guess.
I would say my tolerance is not great.
My tolerance is pretty good now. Especially after this week.
Yeah, I'm trying not to drink.
I find I release my emotions a lot better when I have a few drinks. So
Yeah.
I might as well just get rid of it, you know, like just experience the trauma.
I feel like if I started, I probably wouldn't stop. So it's just,
I feel that.
Yeah, better not to.
I'm like half a 2-6 in today, so yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like straight up, I'm having a hard week.
Yeah.
That one was hard. That one was real hard. Yeah. Sorry, bud. I don't mean to get emotional.
No worries. I might actually end our conversation because I would like to take a little break.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
no worries. No worries. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on the stream. I'm just gonna go into BRB and switch games when I come back.
No, that's fine. I'll keep watching you, and it was really nice to have an actual conversation. And
yeah, I know.
I don't think anything got out of hand. So.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Thanks, man.
It's good to hear from you.
At least you'll trust me next time I want to come on the stream and chat with you.
Yeah, exactly. And
it was actually really nice to catch up. As you can tell, like we both matured quite a bit since we were in our 20s.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, no, that's cool. I'm gonna keep watching, and you switch games. Keep the conversation.
Yeah,
we'll talk more like maybe on the phone or something about more personal stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
If we have to break down, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll chat with you later, sir.
Yeah, man.
Have a good day.
I'll see you in the stream.
Yeah, I will. I'll be on your stream, bud.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. So we're gonna go into BRB. To those of you who are watching on YouTube, however, that's the YouTube stream. We're gonna continue on Twitch. So probably with FF10. So I will see you there, possibly. Otherwise, I'll see you next time I play AC.